Hello Pisces, this is your October 2022 reading. I thought this was a rather Piscean jumper. So yeah, I don't know, because obviously I'm a Pisces and it appealed to me. I thought, I bet this appeals to Pisces. Leave me a comment, let me know. Okay, what do we need to know? Let's kick straight off with a couple of cards as to how you come in to October, okay? Where do we find you, Pisces, on this twisty, turny journey that we call life? Where do we find Pisces? Oop, there's one. Nice. Okay, we'll take two. This is also how you come into the month. It's like the past that you bring with you as well. That one. Ooh, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. You get the Queen of Swords, which is a not very Piscean card. So it finds you strangely guarded, but I think in a good way. Okay, Pisces is renowned for not having traditional boundaries. I don't know about you, but I am, Pisces with Pisces rising, and our boundaries are harder to detect, but they are still there. So somehow you've been keeping yourself safe in a situation. You've been keeping yourself okay in a situation that I feel may have been triggering you quite a lot. The card that comes up with the Queen of Swords is the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles, as you can see, is a card always where someone has access to somewhere that you would normally think they might like to go, such as in the Rider-Waite, when you've got the two beggars under the window and, you know, the people don't go inside the church, they prefer to walk in the snow. This person has got the key to open the door. I can never spot this straight away. Can you spot it? There it is, the key is there, but they don't open the door. You don't open the door. You have not given in to your comfort zones, okay? You have chosen instead to kind of take the high road. That's how you come in. You come in to October on the high road. You know, if there was like a mountainous, difficult high road, Pisces would be on it, okay? Oh, I like that for you. Okay, so what do we have coming up? What do we have? Ooh. What do we have coming up? Let's have a looky-see. So Pisces, forgot to say, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, but it probably will resonate with a few of you and a lot of you if you're Pisceans, because Pisces are very sticky psychic. Psychic stuff sticks to you. If it does resonate, if it's really your story, I always do an extended reading and the link, oof, hello, will be below in the description box. Wow. Okay. Let's have a look at the cards on the table. And let's stick them here a minute so that we can have a proper look. So you can see that we had here the Queen of Swords. Always get my cards in a mess. We had the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. We've now got joining them the Emperor. Okay, so here comes the Emperor, divine masculine energy and the energy of the Father of the Tarot. For some of you, you may be dealing with divine masculine energy. Something about somebody taking charge of a situation, somebody stepping up for a situation, but there's something quite hidden and mysterious about it at the same time, because we run, and this card literally just tumbled out onto the table on its own. We run into the most Piscean of cards, the Moon. Okay, this lovely, gorgeous, so Piscean. I mean, honestly, if you ask me what's Pisces, that is Pisces. To me, that's it. For a start, the Moon card is the Pisces card in astrology and tarot anyway. but just the whole mermaid feel to it, the moon and the colours in it, this kind of, can't quite see it here, but there's like a jadey green, and then it runs into blue. I mean, oh my God, Pisces, things are going to get Piscean. And you're going to know, hit the like button if you know what I mean, okay? Things are going to get Piscean on you. Pisces secretly rather enjoys things being Piscean because obviously that's the way we are. But at the same time, things being Piscean can often not be completely clear, okay? Let's zoom back out and take a few more cards. What's going on with this Emperor Moon situation? Just get my bottle of water. I've got a lot of allergies at the moment. Okay. Oh. Gosh, it's so dark, isn't it? Let me just pull that curtain across. How's that? Well, that made all the difference, didn't it, Pisces? Okay. Sunlight kind of coming in and out. It's a bit difficult to gauge, so we'll see. If it looks terrible, we'll put the curtain back across. See, now all you've got is like camera poles, isn't it? Okay, one moment. We're going to put that back, Pisces. There you go. Page of Cups on the end. A very interesting development. Now, the Page of Cups is... it's an offer, it's an apology, it's someone coming forward, but they're not coming forward with the full whatever it is. So in other words, it's not the whole enchilada when you get the Page of Cups. It's an intro. So it can be a text from somebody, it can be an apology from somebody, it can be hearing from somebody, but they don't immediately leap into why you're hearing from them. It can be one of those things where somebody, instead of actually saying what they mean, says, do you remember that red jumper that I left around your house like 6 months ago? I really need it now. You know, that kind of round and about thing. But either way, out of this kind of rather moony depths of blueness comes this offer, comes this offering. And of course, Page of Cups is a Cups card. It's about the feelings. Someone, I was going to say someone's feeling you out. It sounded a bit close to the bone, that. Someone is wanting your attention here with this card. And I feel it's got something to do with this rather standout Emperor card over here. The Queen of Swords has a lot of dignity, and Pisceans have a lot of dignity and quite a lot of grace in a difficult situation. It's not often you'll see a Pisces kind of, you know, right, the gloves are off, I'm going to fight dirty. Not really a Piscean trait, that one. But either way, this kind of sees you on the receiving end of something you don't really know what to do with. It's a bit of a mystery. Bit of a mystery. Let's put these up here. Okay. I'm going to do these cards on the other camera and see if that looks more light, and then I'll put them on the table and we'll look at them all together. Okay. What's going on with this Moon card and the Page of Cups? What's this offer? What do we need to know about? I'm going to take 2 cards for this. So we've got 1. Let's take a second. Okay. First card we get is the 9 of Pentacles. This is the card, it's kind of traditionally the single happy person card. Venus in Virgo, a sense of independence. Some of you, do you know we had that Queen of Swords card at the beginning? Some of you have found a sense of independence that you're not quite used to. You've probably worked quite hard for it. if you've been in separation from somebody, or there's been a breakup, or it's been difficult for whatever reason, you've sort of started to just about find your emotional feet with it. Weirdly, the way that energy works, the way the universe works, the way that everything seems to work is that only when you have, hit rock bottom, and as Rachel from Friends said, then there's rock bottom and then there's me, you've gone down the echelons of rock bottom, you kind of develop this second skin, don't you? And you manage to crawl back up. And you rebuild your confidence, even if you still want this person, or there's been a difficult situation, or your love life's been crap, or whatever it is. And it's only when you get to that point that you could live without it, to an extent, that the universe then says, "Ooh, they're over them, they're moving on. It's time to throw it back in their face." And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that the universe is going to throw some offers your way. It could be from someone from the past. It could be from somebody new, or both. There's no elegant way to drink water out of a bottle, is there? Okay, and then we get the star. Some of you, my lovely Pisceans, may be dealing with Aquarius or Gemini. Air signs in general. It's a strange attraction between water signs and air signs. Air signs offer you clarity, and for some of you it's a fire sign, I've just got that. Air signs offer you clarity and the kind of intellectual shelf to put your books on, okay? And you offer them a squishy emotional duvet to lie back on. And I don't mean that in a derogatory sense at all. I mean, you are the emotional voice for that person. You're the emotional outlet for the air sign. It's a very, mutually interesting relationship, but it also has a lot of challenges. Okay? So, star card energy, Aquarius energy in particular, but also the energy of wishing on a star, manifesting things, reaching for the star, believing in your dreams. It kind of goes together really well with this. You're going to find your strength, and that strength makes you reach for more. And when you reach for more, the universe thinks you're ready anyway, and it gives it to you. So I rather like this, Pisces. But it's been a long time coming, because this is how you started. Prepared to put the work in, sticking to your boundaries, even though they may not be visible to other people. They're certainly, you can feel them. And that's why you've ended up here. Now we have an eclipse as well. We have a new moon partial solar eclipse on the 25th of October, followed by, on about the 8th of November, a lunar eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse. So Pisces, I'm going to declare shenanigans for you, okay? When I declare shenanigans, it means the drama's happening at that time. 25th of October to the 8th of November for you, I know we're not quite doing November, but it carries over in this instance, is your time of drama, of things happening. Expect offers to come in, both financial and emotional. Mysterious offers as well, and offers that you're not expecting. Okay, tell us more about the Page of Cups. I love the Page of Cups in the Rider-Waite. The guy spluttering around with some cup with a smelly fish in. It's like, oh yes, come in. Nice. Very nice. Next card we get for you, Pisces, is the Fool. A new beginning, but not just a little new beginning, a full-on new beginning, okay? You're not going to act the way you've acted before. You're not going to think the way you've thunk before. you're not going to be the way you were before. Pisceans have an incredible ability to reinvent themselves without trying, okay? You will have the ability here to step into a new wheel. It's a new major arcana. Full starts at 0. And this card's landing right underneath the Emperor, which I find really interesting. Both the Emperor and the Fool associated with Aries. So you may have some Aries in your chart, or it may be an Aries person you're dealing with, or that you're calling in Aries energy, and that can happen with any star sign. I'll take one more. There's definitely aspects to this you don't know about. When we have that moon energy, there are things that we don't know about, okay? Let's see. Rather like this reading for you, Pisces. It feels strong, like you're going somewhere. I think for some of you, if you've broken up with somebody, yeah, they've almost been expecting you, not in a bad way, but they just expect you to pine. Oh my God, what a gorgeous card you just got. Okay. Yeah, and I don't mean that in an arrogant, I'm sure they're going to beg for me back kind of a way. I mean that it's a natural thing in humans. You think, well, they're going to miss me, or something along those lines. Or maybe if you did, and I'm getting quite a strong breakup vibe, I don't know if you can hear that, that this is somebody you're in separation with at the moment. It just may be that that when you were together maybe, or during the separation, or during the difficult times, if this is an ex, or even if it's someone you're kind of involved with now, that during the difficult times that you were seemingly keener to resolve it than they were, is what I'm getting. And I know that we're not supposed to count the beans on this one, but you do, don't you? You do count the beans. And Pisces, as a Piscean, and never forget this about yourself as well, and this isn't arrogance, this is just astrology, okay? That is a t-shirt, isn't it? This isn't arrogance, it's just astrology. Pisceans are like detectors. I remember there was a guy on Instagram, and I wish I could remember his name, and he used to do these great, like, short 4-minute videos or whatever they were on each star sign. And when he did the Pisces one, it was just like, just saying how Pisces just had the best BS detector. Don't try and get anything past this person, okay? Now, I would wholly and fully agree, and I'd love to know in the comment section if you agree as well, or if you disagree. You know the way things are. You can read a room, and you can read the emotional imprint of that room. That's what water signs do, particularly Pisceans. So you know the emotional map and temperature of a relationship. Even if you don't like it, you don't want it to be that way, you're in denial, you still know. And I think that you knew with this person that you were more on the radar of this than they were, okay? And you felt it, and maybe you didn't like it, and maybe you distanced yourself a bit here, which a Piscean will do eventually. It takes us a bit of a while, let's face it. We're not quick. We're not quick at anything, really. We don't move quick. Quickness doesn't particularly suit us unless we need to escape something, and then I think we're fast as hell and you'll never know where we went. But apart from that, it feels like when a Pisces back is up against the wall, they can turn to the Queen of Swords. They can become the Five of Pentacles. And they can have a new beginning. Pisces, you're like the cat with 9 lives, like the fish with infinite lives, okay? You can reinvent yourself. You are going to reinvent yourself in October, and the eclipses are what helps you do it. So let's have a look down at the cards and see if we can actually see them. Sun's gone in. So let's make hay. That's not quite what the proverb is it? Make hay while the sun goes in, but we'll take it. Okay. So, and we'll deal with this bad boy in a minute, Ace of Cups. Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to put that over there, well, where we can see it. In the sunshine, in the spotlight. Come on. Right, so we start with the Queen of Swords. We start with the boundaries. We're quite prepared to stay out of what had become a locked door because we're not going to beg and break the door down, for God's sakes, you know. And we have our pride. Pisceans have a lot of pride, and I don't think anybody says that in the astrology books either, but we do. Okay, private pride. Then we have the Emperor. It feels like something is happening. Somebody is stepping up. Somebody is awakened. Somebody wants to make a bid, make a move. And they come up against the moon, which is the Pisces strangeness that a Piscean can bring to any relationship or event. A cloudiness, a mysticism, a mystical mermaidy weirdness. Pisces, you know who you are, okay? And yet this person takes their chances and makes a bid on the Page of Cups type energy, which actually is the only kind of energy that could capture a Pisces because it's cups and it's slightly weird. And I rather like that, actually. Good effort on the part of this person. 9 of Pentacles says you've reached a point where, ironically, you're stronger than you were. But the star says there's still something that you want. This star, this person, this ideal, this dream, whichever way you want to look at it. You get a chance here to reinvent yourself. Now, I don't know whether this means that you walk away from this person or that you have a new beginning with this person. Okay, but either way, you get to reinvent yourself. We're not so fussed about them. It's about you. But notice this is underneath the Emperor. Here we have the 2 of Pentacles. The universe is telling you here that it wants you, I'll put it over there where the sun shines, it wants you to make adjustments, to change the rules, to be different, to not be how you were before, to not be predictable. Jupiter in Capricorn, it wants you to expand in very practical ways. It wants you to do things differently, whether you take a different route home from work or you start writing with a different hand or anything like that. Small practical changes, because these will slightly fool your brain into thinking that you're a different person. I know that sounds weird, but have a look. There'll be people talking about it like changing up your routine. And then Pisces, you get the World card. So you have the Fool and the World. The beginning and the end and the end and the beginning. Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. This is an entirely new cycle for you. And I don't think the person you were thinking about was betting on that. Because to be honest, Pisces, I don't think that you were either. But isn't it great? Okay. And then here, the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, what a gorgeous card, Pisces. You're not expecting this. This is a deep and true love, and I don't know whether it's new or whether it's reinvented or if it's a bit of both. It's giving me an itchy ear. It's certainly a new fountain of self-love, which every Piscean needs to discover in their time, okay? Because without it, things can be really rocky, okay? So you discover and tap into a fountain of self-love, and from this, you move to true love. This is rather nice, Pisces. Now, can't help noticing, and not going to ignore underneath this, we've got the Justice card. Libran energy, but also karmic return. There is something here about karma and the universe wanting to pay you back in some way or level something out in some way. For some of you, this could have been a really messy breakup, or it just could have been a really disappointing distancing. And something about this becomes much more everyday and normal and true. And this Page of Cups is the offer that sparks this Ace of Cups. And notice here that the Ace of Cups is sort of giving out this energy, and the Page of Cups is finally giving out heart energy. Now, Pisces, you can also practice some heart chakra meditations off YouTube to make sure that you're giving out heart energy too. I think that's quite important, actually. So have a look for some of those. But this is all quite mysterious, Pisces. I'm interested in this. It's mysterious. It's a karmic awakening. It's an awakening of somebody who I think was previously asleep. And you coming into your power with this Fool card in a way that you maybe never have before. And also the Nine of Pentacles. And that in itself is a real game changer for something. Pisces, I'm very curious to know what this is about. In the extended reading, I am going to look, of course, at the Ace of Cups, but also the Page. But I'm also going to look at the Emperor and the Moon card, because the Moon card as well holds a lot of secrets. And I would like to know a bit about what's behind this and what's below the surface as well. Okay? Woof, Pisces. If you want to join me for that, the link is below in the description box. Do like, share and subscribe, Pisces. And I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.